Now, it's a dangerous distraction that's proven deadly, texting while driving. Now, there is a law on the books to prevent it, but even then, some cannot resist the temptation. Sarah Edwards was in her senior year at Southside High School when she was killed in a texting and driving accident. Troopers say when she took her eyes off the road to read a text, Edwards slammed into a log truck and died instantly. Her family to this day remains devastated.
I miss hugging her. I miss her voice. I miss her laugh. And that is something that I wish that I could get back, and I can't.
Now, since Edwards' passing, her parents made it their mission to let people know what can happen if you text and drive. Here's Andrew Ruiz with more on what law enforcement is doing to help.
Way too often you look in the car beside you and there it is, someone texting and driving. In North Carolina, it's against the law to do anything other than make a call. But yet people continue to text.
Is there any text that's worth your life or someone else's?
Trooper Doug Coley is with the State Highway Patrol, an agency that's getting creative in an attempt to catch people in the act. The first tactic is tag teaming.
Well, you've got two sets of eyes. You have to see them texting, first of all. A lot of times they won't admit to texting, so there are some obstacles.
We rode along with troopers to see them getting the job done, and it didn't take more than 10 minutes before we found the first violator.
I got one. It's a white Nissan Versa right here behind you.
Had her cell phone up right in front of her face, operating it, and watched her send about 2 text messages while I was riding directly beside her. Activated emergency equipment. She pulled over into the turn lane. Just advised me that she was texting about nothing important at all.
Luckily for her, it was only a ticket she rode away with. In 2013, texting while driving surpassed drinking and driving as the leading cause of death among teens. The study by the Cohen Children's Medical Center in New York says kids aren't drinking 7 days per week. Instead, they're carrying their phones and texting.
There's no text message that's worth your life or someone else's life, and we're seeing that it's costing people's lives. They're getting injured as well, and so we're stepping outside the box.
And stepping outside the box means getting some help from DOT. Troopers are getting inside these trucks, parking along the road, and looking for violators. In a recent campaign conducted at the end of January, troopers cited 6 for distracted driving, 13 for seatbelt violations, 6 for driving over the speed limit, and 21 others for other infractions. They say this is just another measure to make sure you don't text and drive. Andrew Ruiz, 9 on your side.
Now, troopers say beyond speeches and the classroom talks, hands-on simulators can help. This one, for example, shows people the dangers of texting while driving in a classroom setting. Now, while testing teenagers, the University of Utah found that texters tend to decrease their minimum following distance. They also experience delayed reaction times. Now, to learn more about the texting and driving crackdown, head online to WNCT.com.